Oh boy. So yes, today is April Fool's, and you know what that means. Let's bring on the prank. So yeah, we're going to be talking about a big prank that happened to a lot of Anthem fans, as well as Division 2 fans. So let's do this. Hey everyone, what's up? Open World Games here. Hope you all are doing good today. And let's dive into this. You know what? I was so tempted to do an April Fool's video today about Anthem, but I was like, how much can the community really take right now? You know, would it put everyone over the edge? Would I go to Social Blade and see like negative 1,000 subscribers? So I didn't mess with it, but there were some others that decided to do some April Fool's stuff, and it was mild, but it was freaking hilarious. So let's take a look here. So this is the Anthem Reddit. So this is the Anthem the Game Reddit. And as you can see, I went here the first time and I was like, wait, I accidentally went to the Division 2 Reddit somehow. And then I quickly realized by seeing all the threads, nope, I am on the Anthem Reddit. They've changed the banner here to the Division 2 artwork and banner. So I found that freaking hilarious. But also, the Division 2 subreddit, the main subreddit, changed their banner to Anthem. And then you can see over here, I don't know if you guys can see this, you can see what they put here. That's freaking hilarious. I found that so funny. I think that this is in good taste. So this is the type of April Fool's I think we can all get behind. It's not like too extreme, like probably something that I would have done. I would have made some claims today, guys, that would have got you excited, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have done that. But anyway, but you still you could kind of see the difference in tone somewhat here out on Reddit between the Anthem Reddit here and then the, God, I'm getting so confused, then the Division 2 Reddit. This is still the Division 2 Reddit. But for the most part, a lot of stuff that are being discussed here are, you know, game mechanics and some improvements that people want to see. Right here, people are just very, very upset, and people like pranking and stuff like that. So this is one where it says, Anthem has a plethora of in-game content for you to enjoy, April Fool's. It's the number one upvoted thing. And then there's a lot of other stuff from here. It's like me waiting for new content. We all want the new content, man. So hopefully we should be hearing something. Hey, it's April, so that's a good news. So we should be hearing something very soon from BioWare as well. But here's another prank here that someone said. Anthem 105 update coming today. Patch notes inside. And you can see like this is absolutely everything that everyone wants from the game. Check it out for yourself. But yeah, everyone agreed that a lot of this stuff would make a big difference. Like here, legendary loot drop rate increased to nearly 70%, and then a bunch of other stuff as well, including like third person for, you know, the fort. But yeah, hilarious stuff for sure. But for me personally, I didn't want to do anything to you guys because I think it would have pissed you off and it could have thrown you overboard, especially for those of you that would forget that it's April Fool's. I would have done something like related to dinosaurs being in the game or something, and it ends up being Barney. No, but anyway, there is this right here. Rune Trevelik says this, good sir, I'm curious to know if you have any plans of doing a more in-depth article about Anthem. It's a bumpy launch and still having issues. Thank you kindly. And this was to Jason Schreier of Kotaku, who said previously that he's been investigating the launch of Anthem and its current situation over at BioWare. He responded, he said, stay tuned, ... So, there's a mystery there. We could be finding out a lot more related to what exactly happened with Anthem's launch. I'm curious to see of the investigative work they actually do with Kotaku here. So, I'll keep you guys in the know what comes out of that article for sure. I am really, really wondering what could have gone so wrong with this game at, you know, during its development process. There were indications, by the way, they're going to have like a whole thing at GDC about, you know, how rough of a development process it was for Anthem. They discovered a way to actually fix that development process. It was called like the piles of sand or something like that. They created a new process that made it easier, and then they got back on track supposedly, but apparently there were some major bumpy roads here with Anthem during its development process, and it definitely shows. But also, for me, I'm experiencing the same problem. I can't log into the game. In my research, it says online login is currently unavailable. And this is for Origin, like the entire Origin service, guys. And he says, is anyone else getting this login issue? He has several edits here and several updates, and as of today, he says EA is still sitting there with their thumbs, blah, blah. Who knows when this will be fixed at this rate? So, yeah. Who knows what's going to happen here going forward? Like, for me, I can't even log into Origin. It's still telling me, for some weird reason, right here, the online login is currently unavailable. I'm completely baffled by this. I've troubleshooted it, and it's 48 hours now, coming up to 72 hours very soon. So I am completely bummed about that. I can't even play Anthem, Apex Legends, my entire library of Origin EA Access stuff. So I'm paying for the subscription service, and I hope that there's some sort of reimbursement as well, because this is just ridiculous. We've had problems with Anthem before. We're having problems now with EA Origin. Let me know if any of you guys are experiencing this, actually. From what I understand, is it could be only on the West Coast from what I'm hearing. But it's such a pain that this is even happening, for sure. It feels like I'm being pranked on April Fools right now. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully they get that resolved going forward. But yeah, now it's time to go over your top comments. Be sure to leave a comment down below for a chance for it to end up in a video. Let's do this. And the first top comment comes from Lanta, who says this: I want to keep defending Anthem, but they're making it really difficult. And I hear you on this one for sure. You know, I've been defending the gameplay of Anthem, you know, but not the problems, of course. The gameplay itself is brilliant. You'll hear people say, like, I love the gameplay, feels great, has this power fantasy, but there's core things built into this game which just don't work, don't make sense. It's a big problem. And everyone is, like, just waiting around for the game to be fixed, and they're hoping, and they're continuing to support it, and to have, like, for example, the vanity chest come along. You're like, well, you know, you're talking to your buddies or whatever, and you're like, well, there's going to be these cool vanity chests, and can't wait for those. They're going to have armor, and they're going to have vinyls. People go, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. And then it comes out, and there's no armor. The vinyls are mostly simple decals, like really small decals that go on the forehead of your javelin, and there's hardly any vinyls in there. And then there's, like, the mix of crafting materials, and only crafting materials you'll receive at times. That's gut-wrenching. That's stuff that keeps happening, like, over and over again. So, what I want to mention also is that Star Wars Battlefront 2 is finally really turning around, except it still is having issues, but they're going in the right direction with that. If Anthem can do that, but a lot quicker, like by this summer, then things can really start looking up for the game. But it can't be a Battlefront 2 situation where it takes like 2 freaking years to even get anywhere. But also, this comes from Swan, who says, what are you guys talking about? Who doesn't want a cool decal on their forehead? That comes straight out of PowerPoint 2003. I know. Yeah, I keep getting messages, by the way, from you all on Discord, Twitter, and Facebook showcasing these decals, like these horrible small, like you said, they're like PowerPoint or like Paint even, decals that can be designed very quickly. This is stuff that did not take years to create even. So it's like, what has happened? What happened to all the promises related to that? And yeah, I'm still completely bummed by it, because you guys know I was like supporting it. Like, I feel like my voice is attached to a lot of this stuff. Like, hey, these values are going to be cool. And when they release it and it's not what it is, I feel so bummed that I kind of like have told you guys it's going to be so, it could be really cool. So, yeah, totally bummed about that as well. But next up, Chase says this: I love the community you've created here. Thanks for the constant content. You rock, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep the community going. We'll see what happens with Anthem, of course. It's going to be up to BioWare for this community, the Anthem community, to really stay around. But I'm also going to make sure to cover games like Borderlands 3 for you all, because it seems like you all are really, really super curious and hyped about Borderlands 3, as am I. So hopefully Gearbox Studios doesn't mess up that one. Who knows? But I think it's going to be great. Personally, from what we have seen from that initial trailer, I think it's going to be freaking awesome. And personally, I think we don't want them to be too risky with Borderlands 3. I don't want it to be a battle royale or anything insanely different. We want, you know, I guess you would say, a little bit of a familiar experience, just some new stuff on top of it and layered onto it. I'm cool with that. Like, bring that on. Just make the worlds bigger, badder, and bring us even more weapons. Alright, next comment comes from Travis Craft, who says, good video as always. You're always so upbeat and positive about things, so to hear you really starting to lose faith and get frustrated with the current state of the game means something. I really hope BioWare watches your video. So who knows if BioWare watches all my videos. I'm not too sure. I do provide feedback to them, you know, privately as well, because I am part of the EA Game Changer stuff. But who knows? You know, I've provided feedback for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and a lot of that stuff is actually finally happening. My God, it took way too freaking long, though. Like, since 2015, we've been providing feedback for Battlefront, the Battlefront franchise. In my opinion, Battlefront 2 should have launched with Conquest Mode. But, hey, they're taking the right direction, and they're adding that stuff in finally now. So, but like I said to you guys, Anthem just needs to step up and fix this stuff a lot faster than what we saw with Battlefront 2 if it's going to have a proper future. Did see an article where they did mention, the devs had mentioned, hey, you know, if we can't get everything into Anthem, we're just going to make Anthem 2. So, you know, that's probably something that'll happen down the road. But, yeah, it's still, like, the state of this game, I can't even play it now. Like, I can't even freaking go into my Origin to play anything. It's just shocking. And it's shocking how long it's taking to even fix this issue. I'm completely blown away by the lack of concern. Like, what in the world is happening? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned here for more. And I thought the prank was funny, though. I thought this prank is absolutely hilarious. It's not too bad of a prank, but let me know if you guys were actually pranked. But thank you all so much for the support and love. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. And I will see you next time. Take care.